if I may, when I first met David, I knew right away he had something going on. What do I mean? Could you imagine when Sephardim hire an Ashkenazi to be the head of their organization? That says something. You gotta have something on the ball. You know that automatically. You know that. But the truth of the matter is, David worked very, very hard. He campaigned hard, but before campaigning and before he declared for this position, he was campaigning, believe me. And every one of us that had the privilege of working knew that we had a natural on our hands here. And it was just a matter of time which election it would be, but surely that day was coming. David, I want you to know, and I say this now as quote one of the elders, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't know where the years went, but whatever I'm now, I'm not going to say also in this room, also among the elders in public service. But this much I can share with you, very, very briefly, and that is that you won the election. Now you have to earn the election. You won it, now begins the earning. And believe you me, there are very few careers that have the excitement and uniqueness in public service. You will be called every name in the book. Get ready. And whenever you take a position, there will be those who oppose you and who will call you the worst names and think the worst things. But I think you already know that as long as you do what you know is what you believe is right, you look ahead and never look back. And as long as you stand up for what you believe, you'll be all right. One last thing, as I always say to every younger, by the way, Paul Kruger mentioned a moment ago that he's younger, and you are younger. Last week he read the Daily News. Scott String, I know he's here. They had the goal of hiring some interpreters because they say Brooklynese. A lot of people in Europe don't understand our accent. Now, of course, from my point of view, we don't have an accent in Brooklyn. We speak the King's English because we're Kings County. Don't you get it? Come on. Now, Manhattan's got an accent. But in part of Brooklynese, you're the youth of public service. You are. But this much I'll say, David, and that is, and I can only tell you, sum up 30+ years in public service. For those that you help, they may remember. They may. But for those that you don't help, they never forget. Let that be. Thank you all. Congratulations.
Thank you, Marty. Our next guest has had a long career in government, starting with his election to the New York State Assembly over 3 decades ago. As a member of the House of Representatives, he's taken the lead on securing funding for projects in New York, including the rebuilding of Ground Zero. Representing parts of Manhattan and Brooklyn, including Borough Park, I'm pleased to welcome Congressman Jerry Nadler.